Hello and welcome to another video. First of all, if you haven't seen my other video, my title was I sold my Osmo Pocket 3, which I did, and I sold my DJI Flip. But I got some comments on that video that I want to clear out. I was asked if I made that video just because of the DJI Pocket 3 was a bad camera. And I can say not at all. And I did say that in that video as well. So if you didn't watch the video where I told how great the camera was, I can say watch the videos before and then ask questions and just not go by the title. I had the DJI Pocket 3 since the launch. I really loved that camera. A great camera, better image quality than the Action 5 Pro, which I'm filming on right now. But I have had it for over a year now, and I got a full frame camera recently, the Sony ZV-E1. And you probably know that lenses isn't cheap. I don't make any money making videos. I don't work making videos. So I had to make some space, then get in some money so I can afford a new lens. So that's why I sold my Pocket 3, not because of the Pocket 3 being a bad camera. It's a great camera, even in low light. So I might even get a Pocket 3 later on when I got more money, or maybe make something from YouTube. But for now, having the Action 5 Pro and having my iPhone 16 always on me and a full frame camera at home to use, so I felt I needed to make some space in my camera setup. So that's why I sold my DJI Pocket 3, to get some money, not because of a bad camera. But today's video will be a little bit more about the Action 5 Pro and which mode I will be shooting in. Will the regular, normal color profile be enough? Or should I jump over to D-Log-M once again? My settings will be 25 frames per second, E set to -0.3, ISO range up to 3200 as max. Sharpness and noise will be set to 0, so we can compare the two different modes. I will jump over to 100 frames per second if I will do some slow motion shots, but rest will be on the same settings. So let's take a walk around here. It's early, it's 7 a.m. right now. We have a little bit of a drizzling rain and really clouds, and the sun hasn't come up fully yet. So this is an early morning test with the normal color profile right now. I will soon switch over to D-Log-M, but I will try different scenarios. I'll try now in the morning, middle of the day, and probably when I end my work, to see how it works. We can also test a little bit of a shadowy part if we need to. But this is the normal color profile. All right, let's switch over to D-Log-M and walk around here once again. Okay, so now we are on D-Log-M. Same settings as the normal color profile. Just switch over to D-Log-M and the conversion LUT. I've not decided if I want to use this one full out or the normal color profile. I have another channel, my running channel. It's much easier to use the normal color profile because when I'm on race days, I just want to shoot something fast and I don't want to think about how to frame the camera to get the best exposure. I'm just running and gunning. So normal color profile has been one of the go-tos. I still want to figure out D-Log-M and how to use it the best way as possible. Okay, so this was just a regular test. It's not dark and not that low light, and the sky is fully of cloud, drizzling rain. So it's not that bright outside. Let's try to walk between some trees and see how it works when it's getting a little bit more shadows. All right, you can see a little bit of trees over me. I will walk between some trees here. This is the normal color profile. I will do the same with the D-Log-M. I don't know if the ISO 3200 will be a little bit grainy, but I have been using 1600 and that works quite well on this, but I want to try 3200 to just test it out. So this is the normal color profile. Let's try out D-Log M as well. Okay, same route, D-Log M instead. Trees over my head. And let's start walking and talking. I recently got my 16-35G master lens to my Sony. I have no ND filters to it yet, but I have ordered a verbal ND so we can soon get out and test out the 16-35 versus the 20-70 f4. The G master lens is a 2.5 f-stop, so it will be bringing a little bit more light in low lit situations, so we can compare it indoors as well, because I will be using the 16-35 more indoors and when I feel I need one more stop and not raise the ISO all the time. So you know what to do if you're interested to see a video about that, and like this video. Yeah, so this was the D-Log M. Okay, let's try this in a more static shot as well. When you have a subject, me in front of the camera. Oh, it's so humid and rainy today. And why do I do this before work in the woods? I don't know. Let's switch over to D-Log M. So, D-Log M, will I have more dynamic range from the highlights and the shadows? I'm not the best colorist, so I will have to try. I will try to do my best with the color grade, because some people just leave it as it is, but with D-Log M, I feel you need to do some tweaks to get it right and to look a little bit more pleasing. So I will try to do that as well, and might leave I will leave the first clips as it is without too many tweaks in DaVinci Resolve. Okay, I need to hurry up now because I'm already late to work. So I will take out the camera for my lunch and try out it midday, and we can do some slow motion shots as well on some boats in town. If you follow along with the channel, you know my favorite place here in Stockholm. Okay, I'm switched over to the DJI extension rod here. This is how I'm usually using this one when I'm out running and doing my running videos. And I will make it a little bit more easier from now on. I will put a text which mode I'm in right now, so I don't have to explain every time when I'm switching over from D-Log or to the normal color profile. I have been using this since it came out. I had the Action 4 before this one, and I have been noticing that if I get too close to the camera, my face gets a little bit of a blurriness, and I don't know the minimum focal length on this one, but having it like 20 centimeters is a little bit too close, so I need to extend it a little bit to get the best quality in my opinion. At least it has stopped raining now, but I was hoping for some sun to test out the dynamic range, and in some sunnier environment, but we will make this today with some clouds on the sky. I'm on my way to the seafront where I'm gonna test a little bit more of a slow motion. I will set it to 100 frames per second and slow it down and see if we can do some creative shots with the Action 5 Pro. I really like the Pocket 3 for these types of shots with the built-in gimbal and everything. So can the Action 5 perform as good? Probably not, but we will try it out. I was watching some YouTube on the subway here to work today, and I saw that Photowraps, another YouTuber that's testing out some DJI updates, have some beta version of the update to this Action 5 Pro, where it gets that DJI Action 4 color, and it was looking great on skin tones, but we still got a little bit of washed out skies and clouds. So I don't know if it will be a huge improvement, but I did see that the pink and red is much better looking on that update. It's nice to have this D-Log M in the Action 5 Pro when you need to tweak the colors a little bit more and make it a little bit more creative, but I also like the normal color profile when I need to just film my stuff, get it out fast, like I'm doing on my running channel. I mostly take the Action 5 Pro on my running events, so my focus is on running and try to document my running, so the normal color profile works great for that. Easy to use, fast and easy. Okay, I'm back indoors once again. I will not be using this camera too much indoors because I know it falls apart when I don't have great lighting and stuff like that. I'm just using the windows right now. But I want to do this test so you can see, and I can see back on my computer how it looks. It's always fun to test out the gear you have. So did you see any difference? Do you prefer the normal or the D-Log M? I will have to see when I put this one in the computer right now, so I haven't seen this footage yet. So this will be the ending of this video. And thank you for watching to the end, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace!